My name's Ray Sheska. I spent 43 years in the retail car business, and I'm going to share with you 3 questions you should never answer when buying a car, damn it.
Welcome to Gotcha Ford, Ray. It's so good to see you here today. I know you're interested in that F-150 pickup truck. Well, just a quick question for you. What monthly payment do you want to be at?
I'm not really concerned with my payment. I know that's an area you'd like to discuss, but what I'm really concerned with is the price of the vehicle. I know that the F-150 I'm looking at, assuming we can get to the numbers that I think are fair, will fit into whatever monthly budget I have set for myself. It's not a question of what my monthly budget is. It's a question of what the total price, the out-the-door price of the vehicle will be, including all sales tax and fees. So the dealer wanted to know what my monthly budget is, what my monthly payment range would be. And by doing that, they're getting me to take my eye off of what the real objective is, which is to negotiate the lowest possible total price, the out-the-door price of the vehicle that I'm thinking of buying. So if you answer with, well, I want to be at X payment, they're going to go up to, and they're going to bump you on the payment. And then all you're concerning yourself with, and all the dealership's concerning itself with, is reaching a monthly payment goal for you, as opposed to actually working on lowering the total cost of the vehicle for you. There's many tools that dealerships will use. They'll ask you what you want your monthly payment to be. They'll ask you how much cash down you were planning on putting down. It's what's known in the old days as a 4-square, where they're going to concentrate on 4 different areas of car deal, but they're not going to concentrate on the most important area of the car deal, and that is the total price, the out-the-door price of the vehicle. They are trying to get you to take your eye off the ball. Much like a magician, there's distraction involved, and your job as the customer is to try and avoid those distractions and maintain your focus on an out-the-door price with all the fees involved. Yeah, it's not as if you have to be mean or rude. You just have to be insistent. And if through your insistence, they insist that they're not going to give you that total out-the-door number, well, that is your invitation to leave and go to a dealership that will comply with what it is that you're asking for. Don't ever forget, you're the one that's buying the vehicle. You get to set the ground rules, not the dealership.
Pops, there's a major issue out there. There are all sorts of people brokering your data, and anyone can buy it. Whether it's your social security number, your home address, what school you went to, all that information and so much more is being sold online to marketers and scammers. That's bad.
Absolutely. And the way to prevent that is to use Delete Me. Delete Me will help take your information away from all those brokers so that they can't sell it to the scammers out there.
Look at you, Pops. You sound like a Delete Me user yourself. I know I use Delete Me, and hundreds of my records have been scraped off of the internet, getting that information out of the hands of those scammers, marketers, and everything in between. We have a special offer for our CarEdge community, 20% off when you sign up with the link joindeleteme.com/CarEdge. Top of the description will be that link, Dad. We both use Delete Me. We enjoy using Delete Me. I like the monthly reports that show me all my data being removed from the internet. We thank Delete Me for sponsoring our channel.
One day you might not even see me here.
Okay, Ray, I'll talk to my manager about getting an out-the-door price for you, but I need to know, do you have a vehicle that you're trading in? That's going to be really important here and could affect the numbers.
I very well might. I very well might not. I haven't decided yet as to what I'm going to do with my current vehicle. My neighbor has expressed an interest in perhaps purchasing that vehicle for his daughter, who's graduating high school this year. And she's an absolute sweetheart. And so if I can help them out, I would probably try and do that. So I wouldn't concern myself with my trade or if there's going to be a trade. We can make that determination after we've agreed upon a price. So just remember, when you have a trade-in, if you actually are going to trade it, there's 2 separate transactions, and you have the same objective as the dealer, and the dealer has the same objective as you do. You want to buy their new car as inexpensively as you possibly can. Conversely, they want to buy your trade-in as inexpensively as they possibly can. So work each separately. Work on the price of the new vehicle first, and then if you decide you possibly want to trade in your car, then you can work on the value of your trade-in. Now, prior to doing that, you need to get some offers on your trade-in from other dealers and online sources, so you have a reference point as to what its value may be, and you have something to actually negotiate over. Don't forget, this is just another one of those variables that can muddy the water for you. They want you to concentrate on something other than that total price of the vehicle. Now, ultimately, if you do decide to trade in your vehicle, that will have an impact on the out-the-door price, because in most states, if you trade in a vehicle, there is a tax savings for that. And so there could be some additional savings off the out-the-door price if you do trade a vehicle. But right now, you just want to concentrate on the discount and the out-the-door price of the new vehicle, and not concern yourself with the trade until after you've established an agreed-upon price.
Okay, Ray, I hear you loud and clear. We'll stay focused on the out-the-door price, and maybe you don't have a trade. I don't know. It's a little confusing to me, but I can respect that you want to stay focused on one thing at a time. Now, before I go talk to my manager, I need to know, because this can have a huge impact on the selling price of the vehicle. Do you plan on financing or paying cash for the vehicle?
I haven't decided. That's something I would be willing to discuss with the finance manager if and when we agree upon the selling price of the new vehicle. And I understand that there could be an incentive that I can't combine with financing if I were to finance it. But right now, let's just concentrate on the out-the-door price, the total price of the vehicle, and then we can determine after that whether or not it makes the most sense to finance, or whether or not it makes the most sense to pay cash, or some combination of the two. So the reason, again, that they're asking you, are you planning on financing it, is they want to try to suddenly get you to think about your monthly payment again, which will take your eye off the prize, and the prize is the total discount and total out-the-door price of the vehicle. It's another way for them to muddy the waters, and realistically, they want you to finance because that is a profit center for dealerships. They make money for having placed the car loan. So that's their interest in getting you to finance. And your interest is to stay looking at the total out-the-door price of the vehicle. And then you can make a determination once you're in the finance office with the finance manager as to what makes the most sense. You just have to remember that there are some incentives that can't be stacked. Oftentimes there could be a customer rebate, say a $2,000 customer rebate, or you can utilize 0% financing or some type of specialized financing, and you can't combine the two. So that could be one of the reasons they're asking you that question, but that truly is a question to be answered with the finance manager after you've established the price of the vehicle. And then you can take a look. Does it make more sense to take the cheaper finance rate? Does it make more sense to use a more conventional rate and get the extra incentive? That's a determination that you make in the finance office. The reason you do this is because you wanna concentrate on the dealer discount. There can be rebates from the manufacturer. The rebate is separate from the dealer discount. So if you go into a dealership and they go, "Oh, great news, we have a $3,000 incentive from the manufacturer. We'll take $3,000 off the vehicle." Well, that's the manufacturer's money. You are entitled to a discount off of the actual selling price of the vehicle above and beyond any rebate from the manufacturer. So negotiate a discount off the vehicle, and then if there's any customer rebates, they get applied afterwards. So if you've found any value in this, and I would hope that you have, subscribe to CarEdge on YouTube, and visit our website, CarEdge.com, for more tips and videos on how to make that car buying journey just a tad bit easier for yourself.